Like, even though you're from a
It's a motherfucking fly right here. I'm finna knock his ass off. Yo, bitch ass. I think I got him, shorty. I think I got his ass, folks. I think I got his ass. I hit his ass with the what the thong ding dong. I hit his ass with some of that karate shit. Hit his ass with some of that.
Hoover said in St. Louis,
Stop playing with me.
Hoovers and
That's
Texas,
correct.
they claim their anger for what 4 Extra did to 607 Unc isn't just because Unc has heavy ties to Texas, but they believe that 4 Extra was bullying 607 Unc.
Oh, extra. You got.
But this situation is so horrific, it could officially qualify as a true crime. I think I found a name for this series. I'm thinking Handful of Sparks, the tragedy in LA that blew us away. I'm thinking that's a pretty good name for the series. All right, but let's get back to where we left off in our last video.
Wait, I didn't see the last video.
Discussed how 4 Extra blew his hands off playing with fireworks in LA.
Oh! No! I'm thinking they trolling. No! What the hell? What he got going on?
Found out that 4 Extra blew his hands off right around the same time when this picture right here began to surface. By the way, this picture of 4 Extra in the streets of LA holding 1.5 hands because the other lost a couple of fingers has to be one of the most iconic pictures in LA history. This is a picture that we will show our kids in 50 years. This is insane. It had to have been the most searched Googled picture yesterday in the world. This was big enough for Lamar Jackson to react to this. Lamar Jackson sent 4 Extra his condolences. Dang, 4 Extra, y'all be safe with them fireworks. But with good news also comes...
Oh, shit. I don't want to watch this type of shit. I'm feeling all squirmy inside, folks. I don't like it.
Bad news, because when people went back to the scene that everything happened, they found 4 Extra fingers still at the scene.
Come on,
I don't know what's going on in LA. I know there's like the trash men. They are currently on boycott in Philly, but that's not extending to the West Coast. It makes no sense and no sense whatsoever.
What the fuck? That nigga fingers on the floor, shorty. That nigga fingers on the floor. Can you imagine coming back to the motherfucking scene and seeing your fingers that was once uno, dos, tres, cuatro? You can move it and groove it and smooth it and lick it and flick it. You can do all this with your fingers. Look at it. And you come back to the scene of your fingers on a flow ski? No, bro, that ain't right. That's traumatization.
How something like this would happen at the crime scene. The police came. I would imagine they came, and the police came, and nobody decided, hey, bro, let's pick up the fingers that got blown off this man.
Come on.
This is absurd.
This is absurd.
But also, too, with this picture, we also got an idea of how many fingers 4 Extras lost, and is looking...
This is a disaster.
A lot worse than we originally thought. We were originally told that 4 Extra only lost 2 fingers. That's not true at all. No, he lost a thumb and 2 fingers. So he has 2 fingers left.
No, that nigga lost a thumb and 2 fingers. That nigga got the ET hand. Damn, 4 Extra. What you doing, bro?
And this is like the right hand that was injured. His knockout hand, his dominant hand. To me, the ops is throwing a party right now, bro. They celebrating, homie. They don't got to get terrorized no more by that knockout power, bro. They don't got to see that in the county no more.
Tell Faux Nubs I challenge him to a handball match.
He called them Faux Nubs. Please stop it, bro. Stop! Because then when I laugh, they're going to be mad at me, dude. Fuck.
Let's see who can juggle better.
No.
In a real way.
No.
And Infinite Plumber believes that he has the moral right to make fun of 4 Extra in his hands because 4 Extra is aligning himself with who he will call the devil, which is Adam 22.
Hey, you see what happens, Tedeschi, when you do the devil's
I ain't
work?
gonna lie though. That's one thing about it I will say. It's always something happening or some crazy story or something going on with the people that's involved with no jumper. Now, I think that is because of the type of niggas that he got around him. Type of niggas on no jumper is crazy. Do your homework on. You gotta be a little crazy to come on no jumper for the most part. You know what I'm saying? You got 4 Extra. You got the light skinned crazy boy. All that. You know what I'm saying? So,
You know what I'm saying? You surround yourself with people like Adam 16 in a real way. Adam 16 probably gave him them fireworks in a real way. Brodusky, kabloom, this hand, there you go. Oh, whiskey, you're done for, Brodusky. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be a big bad wolf, trying to bully people. You see how you did 607? Kabloom. Now he need 4 extra fingers. You know what I'm saying? Call that man 4 nubs in a real way. Brodusky finna be walking like this.
I think y'all forgot what 607 said about 4 Extra. Let's roll the clip.
unless I'm tweaking. Now, I might be tweaking. He might have went too far. I don't remember. I do not recall all of the details.
On 4 Extras.
4 Extra probably got hit extra.
Wait, what?
That's all. He probably got hit extra. How did that doodle ball shit? If you
You're
talk about
lucky he's going to be locked up for another month.
no, gang. If you talk about that doodle ball shit, I had to get hit extra.
What do you mean doodoo
He
ball?
talking about he put peanut butter up in the game.
No. He said he knocked out an op and that somebody, his
No,
cellmate,
that's not true.
grabbed a packet of
No.
peanut butter, squirted it on the
No.
dude's ass. He
Not
said he
true.
didn't take part. He didn't take part.
That's
in it.
not true. Listen, if you
He's
saw
not a peanut butter.
come on, gang. If you saw it, you did it. Listen, gang. Stop playing with me. If you saw a nigga sitting ass didn't do nothing, you probably got hit extra. That's why I call him 4 Extra. Probably got hit extra. That's why my mama stop playing with me. You know that. Listen, that's weird shit. I don't even watch it, man. Would you watch somebody get peanut butter up their ass? I get none.
For sure. I got to talk about it on the podcast. So.
But he had to talk about it. He was in jail.
He made it clear, and I believe him because from my perspective,
gang.
he has a sterling reputation for heterosexuality.
Come on, gang. What's fighting got to do with some ass? Playing with me. Anytime fighting got to do with some ass, homosexual, gang.
No, that's how you permanently make it clear
that's how
that
you gay.
you're taking their reputation away
That's
from
how
them.
you permanently make it clear that you gay. 4 Extra probably got hit extra. I swear to God,
No, he hits extra.
No,
He's got a baby on the way.
he probably got hit extra, gang. Extra time.
He making babies
No,
up here.
gang. Oh, no. He's somebody else baby in jail if you put peanut butter in their ass.
See, this is the problem we're going to have now. You're going to have smoke with 4 Extras.
No, but listen, if Brick Baby can walk in this building and have smoke with wax 100 for 2 years without seeing him, I can manage to be in this motherfucker for 2 years without seeing 4 Extra.
If a rival gang member can call you gay and play with your masculinity on the internet, and then you run into him and you are expected to be super calm, if that's what happens in Texas,
I didn't expect you to be super calm, but damn, you gonna go to dying though? That's crazy. Basically, all he's saying is what he thinks. Shit, you the one came on the Instagram, on the YouTube, and told us a story about a man getting his ass wiped with some peanut butter by another man. You came on here and told us that story. So you gonna get mad at us for what we think about you being a part of that story? That ain't how the world works, bro.
That ain't.
Okay.
That's what y'all do. But I'm not ready to go as far to say it's bullying. Now, do I believe that 4 Extra should have chilled? Unk is harmless. Bro, I don't think Unk means no harm, man. I don't feel like Unk was trying to be malicious. I feel like to Unk, everything is content.
Yeah.
But if you're going to say certain things, you should be expecting certain responses.
I agree
There
with
should
that
still
too,
be
though.
an
I agree with
expectation.
that.
The expectation shouldn't be everybody is going to give me a pass. At the end of the day,
Right.
Unk is a gang member.
I agree
He's
with
somebody
that.
who's from the streets. He understands saying certain things about people, especially an active gang member, evokes a certain response. So for them to now hop on a podcast and say that Unk is being bullied is kind of crazy to me. Now, the 4 Extra react a little too crazy, yes. I don't think it's cool what he did.
So that's what they saying, bro. He's saying he went too crazy because he know he could go crazy on him. That's what they saying, bro. You feel me? They're saying that it's bullying because if it was somebody else, he wouldn't have went crazy like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
But bullying gang, come on, bro.
Don't bully no nigga.
Yeah.
My advice to 4 Extra, stay in California, bro. Stay
damn.
in California, bro.
What you mean by that?
Why you think you got to stay in California?
Cause he come anywhere else, he gonna be going back to Cali in the box, and nobody give a about no gang shit.
Woo!
I want to meet him. He seemed like a cool. I'm saying, but like I think sometimes
I don't have no desire.
I want to meet him. Like shit, I got no problem with no nigga.
Man, bro, I got a problem.
Hey, bro, that shit you did, that was bully shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like that shit.
Bro, look at Unc,
That
bro.
shit was there.
Look at
You know
Unc.
what I mean?
Do big homie CC like that.
I think what he trying to say is, you go anywhere other than California doing what you doing right there, overly playing your part and stuff like that. People is a lot in other cities other than California. Niggas is a lot quicker to unalive somebody. Chicago, Texas, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, it's a bunch of places. Philly, like you can't go. There's certain places you can't go and think you gonna make it out alive doing shit like that. Overly pressing, and don't nobody care about how big of a crip you is in these other cities. Like that's some California type shit. We don't in Chicago. Don't nobody care. Philly, don't nobody care. That's why there's no organized gangs in these other places. You know.
Some of the points they're making is good. Unc is really small, so if 4 Extra would have beat up Unc, he really gets no points.
Right.
But whole time they're sympathizing for 607 Unc. Unc is doing interviews saying the opposite. Unc is doing interviews saying how the weight don't mean nothing. It's all about the speed. How he's gonna knock out 4 Extra. So
It
if
is all about
Unc
the
is
speed,
talking
though.
this crazy and this heavy after the podcast is
I didn't know he
happening,
was talking crazy
and
like
he
that.
wants
though.
the violence down.
Unc need to shut his ass up.
Then like, what are you guys doing? He's telling us that weight don't matter. He's telling us that he's gonna knock out 4 Extra.
I feel that too, though, bro. You can't play with everybody.
Okay,
like you don't-
now
like you don't
let's
know
go
them.
back to this fade. You want to do a boxing match?
I got 50,000 for a celebrity boxing match because he an animal. I can't trust him. He gonna try to use his game for protection. So normally I like call him like, yo, meet me right here and fight. But you
Yeah.
can't tell him that. He gonna bring his whole gang and them bitches.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get him in the ring with metal detectors. I'm gonna knock his big fat ass.
Damn.
He gonna land on that big ass booty, and I'm gonna put a carrot in it.
Oh shit.
Now,
Bruh.
I mean, he is in a pretty
this
big
nigga look
weight
like
class.
Flavor
Listen,
Flav.
listen.
He's
It ain't
big,
about
man.
big. It's about fast. You cannot hit what you can't catch.
Damn. Muhammad Ali.
So that
What
would be
is
a
that?
strategy.
That is a strategy to make his ass out of breath. If we run out of breath, knock him the out. I'm gonna knock for us the out.
His ass look like... Stop it! Stop it,
Y'all
bro.
got a big weight difference, man.
Nah,
I'll knock you out then. How about that? How about that?
Them punches
Bro.
gonna be pretty tough, man.
Come on, gang. He ain't gonna hit
Oh
me.
my God,
If
bro.
he
He
catch you with a
not.
couple of
Listen,
them
gang.
punches,
That
it's gonna
big
be
as
that.
shit. Slow. He'll never touch me.
Can't hit nothing. I know it's funny though.
Listen, I wouldn't want to fight him. I for love, but he tested something in me. Now I have to fight him, or he gotta bow down.
Damn.
He gotta decline to fight, or he gotta fight.
I don't know, man. That don't sound like a victim. That sounds like a man who can handle his own. That sounds like a man who's ready for the smoke and who's ready for whatever. Right now, these dudes, I don't know how closely they know Unc. I don't know if them and Unc are really close or if Unc is
that shit was
is
just
putting the
funny
Goon and
as
Goon
hell,
squad out
man.
in these streets, man. My only advice to everybody, man, is at least talk to the person first that you're trying to defend. Because if that person don't consider themselves a victim, if that person is trying to fight, if that person is trying to, now engage in violence and they don't feel like they're at a disadvantage, they feel like they could knock out 4 Extra, then I feel like the claims of this person being a victim or a bully victim is kind of crazy because he's now claiming that he can knock him out. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all believe that 607 Unc was bullied by 4 Extra?